Good afternoon, everyone. My name is AnnaD'Angelo, and I'm the AFPA Director of Technology and Leadership. It's a great pleasure for me to be here and join this webinar. Today, I will give you an overview of the use of bitumen emulsions in Australia. First of all, I would like to briefly introduce the association and take the opportunity to announce the association rebranding from APA, the Australian Asphalt Pavement Association, to AFPA, the Australian Flexible Pavement Association. The association represents all parts of the flexible pavement industry in Australia since 1969 and includes bitumen suppliers, asphalt producers, spread surface operators and equipment suppliers, all state government, road authorities, and many local governments from across Australia. In my presentation, I will start with a comparison between Australia and Europe and present the current road surfacing practices in this part of the world and touch on the common uses of bitumen emulsions and some of the new developments that could increase, potentially, the use of emulsion. Let's take a look at Australia. Australia is quite a large country. It is actually the 6th largest country in the world, with a population of over 25 million in 2020, and this is expected to grow to 36 million by 2050. The majority of the population resides around the major cities, and there are extremely different environments in the cities and rural areas. In this other slide, I just put additional information to compare Australia to Europe, and especially from the map on the right-hand side, you can have a sense of the size of the country. There is an extensive road network of over 800,000 kilometers and extremely long distances between population centers. The majority of all motorways and arterial roads are controlled by state government. Local roads make up over 680,000 kilometers of roads, or 80% of the road network, and are controlled by relevant local government authorities. In regards to the bitumen use, we use 900 million liters of bitumen each year, and the majority is now imported from overseas. And there is only one refinery still producing bitumen, which is located in Geelong in Victoria. Now, based on the Australian petroleum statistics, there has been a decrease in the volume of bitumen imported during 2019 and 2020, and this decrease is estimated to be around 10%. In regards to the volume of bitumen emulsion, this is estimated to be around 10% of the bitumen, and the emulsion are produced by 15 emulsion plants distributed in the country. Now, considering that the majority of bitumen is imported from various sources, there is a need to monitor the impact that the variability may have on the performance of the emulsions. Over 80% of the surfaced road network is sealed with spray seals, and the majority of spray sealing operations uses hot binders cut back with kerosene. Polymer modified bitumen and crumb rubber bitumen are also extensively used. And synchronized spraying and aggregate spreading is used, and this technology provides a way to reduce the use of cutters. Overall, there is a limited use of emulsions in sprayed seals, mainly due to the long haul distances and the low cost of constructing spray seals. I'm now going to move on to talk about the bitumen emulsions applications, starting from new constructions, where emulsion can be used as the initial treatment. And so, for example, in new construction, we spray emulsion primes on a granular basis and concrete bridge decks. We spray a cationic rapid set emulsion as a deck coat under new asphalt. And we construct the spray seals in winter with standard emulsion for low trafficked roads, or modified emulsion, SBS, modified emulsions on medium trafficked roads. Bitumen emulsion is also used in surface preservation treatments, that are generally applicable to low traffic sites or aged asphalt surfaces to extend the life of the surfacing by ensuring the retention of existing cover aggregate. So essentially, these treatments are normally used on roads which are overall in good conditions, apart from aged binder, where there is a risk of aggregate loss. Microsurfacing is another treatment which is used as an alternative to sprayed sealing or asphalt, where a non-structural wearing course is required, such as for pavement preservation strategies, or where a dense graded asphalt type surface is desirable at minimal cost. For example, in low traffic residential streets, where spray sealing type surface could be appropriate from a design perspective, but not acceptable due to traffic noise. So microsurface is also used as a rut or shape correction courses, or also to construct cape seals. And this type of treatment provides a very robust surfacing. It has been used in rural areas to provide a surfacing with high shear resistance comparable to that of asphalt, but in areas where asphalt is not economically viable. Another common use of bitumen emulsion is for dust suppression, especially in the mine haul roads in Queensland and Western Australia, where we use anionic slow-set emulsions diluted with water, and this treatment builds up a dust-proof bitumen-enriched surface over time. Other uses that I would like to mention are for jet patching or as emulsion treated base course or fog sprays on airport spray seals. In terms of the new development in the emulsion applications, I would like to mention the use of PME, polymer modified emulsions for trackless bond coat, the use of vegetable-based oils to replace cutters in emulsion primes, the use of spraying breaking agents to increase cohesion development in spray sealing when using emulsions. And also some members are working on the development of crumb rubber modified emulsion for microsurfacing. Now, in a summary, the use of emulsions in Australia has not been embraced in traditional uses as like spray sealing due to the long distances from supply points. However, we anticipate an increase in the use of emulsions as we expect to move away from the use of cutback binders in spray sealing. And the other treatments that I mentioned before, like dust suppression, microsurfacing, are expected to increase the use of emulsion as the demand for this application become more popular. Now, in closing, I would like to thank you all for listening to my presentation. And I would like to take the opportunity to invite you to the 2021 AFPA Symposium. This will be a virtual event from the 3rd to the 6th of August 2021. The theme of the symposium is Roads Going Full Circle, and the title refers to the need for the infrastructure sector to become circular and to incentivize circular economy solutions to respond to the challenges of climate change, carbon emissions, and reduce the use of virgin natural resources. So I hope you will be able to join us. And if you need any further information, you can visit our website or feel free to send me an email. So that's all from me today. And once again, thank you for listening.